In the world of animation, there's a story about when Jesus meets Satan. After his baptism in the Jordan River, he journeyed into a vast, desolate desert to be alone. He wanted to pray and connect with God. Jesus remained in the desert for 40 days and nights, without any food, so he was incredibly hungry. While Jesus was in this barren landscape, something unexpected occurred. Satan, the embodiment of evil who tempts people to sin, appeared to challenge Jesus. Satan knew Jesus was famished, so he said to him, "If you truly are the Son of God, command these stones to become loaves of bread." But Jesus, in his wisdom, knew it was wrong to use his power for personal comfort, so he replied, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God." Then Satan took Jesus to the holy city of Jerusalem, and made him stand on the highest point of the temple. Satan said, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, he will command his angels concerning you, and they will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone." But Jesus answered, "It is also written, do not put the Lord your God to the test." Finally, Satan took Jesus to a towering mountain peak, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world in their glory. Satan said, "All this I will give you if you will bow down and worship me." But Jesus said, "Away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only." After this, Satan left Jesus, and angels came to attend to him. In our 3D Pixar-style animation, we see Jesus, a man with kind eyes and curly hair, wearing a simple robe of earthy tones. The desert stretches out before him, a sea of golden sand under a vast blue sky. As Jesus walks through the desert, we feel the weight of his solitude and hunger. The animation captures the harsh beauty of the landscape, with swirling sand and shimmering heat waves. Suddenly, a dark figure appears on the horizon. It's Satan, portrayed as a shadowy, shape-shifting being, with piercing eyes that seem to hold all the temptations of the world. The first temptation unfolds in a rocky area of the desert. Satan gestures to the stones around them, his voice smooth and enticing as he suggests turning them into bread. Jesus, though visibly hungry, stands firm, his expression resolute as he quotes scripture. The scene shifts dramatically to the top of the temple in Jerusalem. The city sprawls below them, a maze of ancient buildings and narrow streets. Satan's form becomes more defined here, taking on a deceptively angelic appearance. He challenges Jesus to jump, promising divine protection. Jesus, unmoved, responds with quiet authority. For the final temptation, we're transported to a mountain peak so high it seems to touch the clouds. The world unfolds below them in a breathtaking panorama. Kingdoms and cities glitter in the distance, a tempting display of earthly power. Satan, now appearing as a regal figure, offers it all with a sweeping gesture. Jesus, his face illuminated by an inner light, firmly rejects the offer. Throughout these encounters, the animation brings to life each emotional and spiritual struggle taking place. We see the subtle play of emotions on Jesus' face, the pangs of hunger, the momentary consideration of each offer, and the unwavering faith that allows him to resist. The environment changes with each temptation, from the harsh, unforgiving desert to the dizzying heights of the Temple to the awe-inspiring view from the mountain. Each setting is rendered in rich detail, with textures and lighting that make the world feel tangible and real. As Satan departs, defeated, the scene softens. The harsh light of the desert gives way to a warm, golden glow. Angels, depicted as beings of pure light, descend to comfort and strengthen Jesus. Their presence brings a sense of peace and triumph to the scene. This Pixar-style animation doesn't just tell the story, it brings it to life in a way that's both visually stunning and emotionally engaging. The characters' expressions, the dramatic landscapes, and the interplay of light and shadow all work together to create a powerful narrative. We see Jesus not just as a religious figure, but as a person facing real temptations and struggles. His humanity is evident in every frame, making his triumph over temptation all the more inspiring. Satan, too, is portrayed with nuance. He's not a cartoonish villain, but a cunning adversary, whose offers are genuinely tempting. This makes Jesus' resistance all the more meaningful. The animation style allows for moments of visual metaphor. As Jesus resists each temptation, we might see the desert bloom briefly, or a ray of sunlight break through the clouds. These subtle touches add layers of meaning to the story. The sound design complements the visuals perfectly. The howling wind of the desert, the bustling sounds of Jerusalem, and the eerie silence atop the mountain aisle help to immerse the viewer in each scene. As the story concludes, we're left with a powerful image. Jesus, having faced and overcome these temptations, stands strong and resolute. The desert around him seems less harsh now, as if his victory has brought new life to the barren landscape. This animation brings an ancient story to life, in a way that's accessible and engaging for modern audiences. It respects the source material while using the power of animation to add depth and nuance to the narrative. The result is a compelling retelling of Jesus' temptation, one that invites viewers to consider the nature of temptation, the power of faith, and the strength found in resisting evil. As the final scene fades, we're left with a sense of triumph and hope. Jesus' victory over Satan's temptations is not just a personal win, but a victory for all humanity. The animation leaves us with this powerful message, beautifully rendered in every frame.